So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4. We're of course with the Anbennar fancy mod as Dahui. As we are cleaning up the rest of Yanshan. We're of course also trying to get our manpower situation once again back under control, and I think we're slowly but surely reaching a point where we can just do what we want with manpower. Now of course we have the rest of Yanshan to conquer here, which is gonna be another war against the command. And smaller side projects. Why are you not building an army? Command? Is there any particular reason why you are unwilling to do that? You are tech 9, which is 2 techs behind. So you're there, yeah, the tech disparity is slowly but surely becoming fairly active. We could attack the command again at a moment, but we also have to remember that we don't have any governing capacity. So we might want to wait for this one to finish up to get a 25% here, and then we can continue with our lovely conquest. Would also give us time to recover here. Either way, we are now gonna start getting some weapon manufactories in. I mean, technically we don't need it, but it's still nice to have. Yeah, these are all just conquests. I could have technically done this just to get that, but at the same time it doesn't really matter, probably. Oh, Yanshan Coast. Well, let's get the next thing done. It's not like we need that admin for anything, right? But yeah, this is also coming around. I mean, now that this is so cheap, obviously. We will need the Diplo points elsewhere soon enough. But let's get the rest of this stuff done. Now, of course, I would... How much would this cost to get my... Wait, this costs points, right? Yeah, 166. Diplo. It makes a lot of sense to do that. Yeah, we're gonna... You know what? Screw it. I mean, we're gonna do this here anyway. So. You're no longer gonna collect here, you're gonna transfer. And this one is also useless. We're gonna collect in Phaeton. This makes no sense. There we go. That is more money. Because we kind of had no use, like this whole territory here, we actually only use here in terms of trade. Nowhere else. Alright, next rebels. Which are the ones up here. You stop drilling. Do we need to do anything here? No. Do we need to do anything here? This one we can't do. This one we already did. We have enough control here. You're on your world trade thingy. We could take you to level 2. No, not at the moment, I guess. Alright, I guess that's actually everything, really. So let's focus on more barracks. I'm just a little barrack boy living in a barrack world. We don't need much more, to be honest. So let's get these guys home. Seems like the Hadimadi are just running away. I don't need to accept anything else, right? No. The Hadimadi and the Kobolds are the only thing that we have here. And we of course accept all of those. How is our force limit looking? Okay, still not a full army. So our drilling at the moment doesn't do much. But I still want to do it to keep these guys up. We're getting more than enough money. Of course more would be cooler. But we can't have everything in life. If that would have now put it somewhere else, that would have been annoying. But we can't. What are we gonna do about it? What are we gonna do about it? Next thing is gonna be Xanye. I mean, we are still not really clicking this stuff. I assume that we also still have a lot of autonomy around, right? Yeah. Actually, this has been cleaned up fairly nicely. What kind of reductions do we have on this? Autonomy is here. 0.1, okay. We don't have much. So that's 5 more on the way. Yeah, then 3 more. Then I'm gonna ignore barracks for a while. Because then we have also done it for this perfect army. And then we have the full bonus. I mean, it just basically allows that drill to be very proficient. I mean, if I involve them in another war, I once again will do this very easily. Because I would like to keep at least one ally around. Need to get manpower somehow from external resources. We could squeeze out money and points out of the command. But I think that, that would be a lot of effort. That would just drain my manpower pool. Let's not do that. That's a silly thing. We are also gonna quickly put an improved relation boy here, just so that we can integrate you as fast as possible. We'll see what we have to deal with later on. I assume that we will have the... Oh! Yeah, I did that. Did I do that? I guess I did that at some point. Surely I did. I must have. We're definitely not gonna take the next admin idea not before we have all of this stuff done. To get the reductions in. That also is going to give us admin efficiency. And regiment cost. All the good stuff. And we're also tending towards having another army around. There we go, let's get a quick financial boost. Let's get those 3 barracks in. 1, 2, 3. So... let's do one of these. And one of these. Alright, so we have then this one to do. Marketplaces, we should be fairly settled. Yep. I guess manufactories and courthouses. And at the moment I think courthouses might be more interesting. Yeah, just to get this stuff down. Yeah, this is also far more effective. Like, every time the Treasure Fleet visits, we even get the bonus from the trade as well. That's just far healthier for me. Trade. Also, yeah, Diplo is catching up. Lovely. Oh, we do actually own this place. Didn't realize that. Yeah, upgrade you. We're also getting rid of some adventurer. No, we're getting rid of the bandits, not of the adventurers. We here in Dahui pride ourselves that we get rid of any adventurer problem that you might have. 11 years. Yeah, now you're allied to Daegun again, so we also have to bite these guys. It would even just give them back these provinces, like force them to give away their units, like these Asakuma provinces. Wouldn't be the worst. Sure. Yeah, that's something that I benefit from now in these few more these times. 51 months left, and we'll see what there is next. Oh, the next one is the conversion one, so we are not gonna really be too interested. Oh well. Any boys coming up? No, not really. Nobody's angry enough anymore. Do you have a temple here? No, so technically this fort here is useless. I guess we're gonna keep these forts around, because they will protect us. I assume that you're now building an army again? You're not. What the fuck? Command. I think something is wrong with them. I think we broke them. I mean, although how else do you explain them having 0 soldiers while having 100k manpower? Curious. Oh, dwarfs. Oh yeah, sure. The command is throwing them out. I'll let them in. Gladly let them in. Alright, but we are over the 75%. I assume that this one needs 100. Oh, only... okay, 90. But also 70 army tradition, so we do need to keep fighting. But I guess when we get the first few things in, we will have that modifier anyway. Let's just get some more soldiers here. I mean, overall, we are basically nearly done again with the soldiers. I mean, the Golden Highway and Tianlu is gonna be very efficient. Love it. We're probably gaining some... oh no, we are getting rid of the corruption. I mean, as long as this guy is around with the idea cost reduction, I'm gladly doing that. There we go. You're done. Trade power and institution spread. And now we do have this ridiculous bonus here where we always get the institution, right? So we no longer need to def anything up. Yeah, Eastern Capital, institution growth. The question is... yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Let's keep pushing here a little bit. Just to get these really ridiculous leaders now. I think we're actually gonna replace you with this guy. Of course, we still would like to drill. Because we get so many bonuses, like we get 100%, right? I guess that... I mean, Dragon Core doesn't currently do that 100%, but it turns into 100% drill gain, right? 75? 100%, yeah. So we will be quite established there. Alright, I mean we can wait for this, like the war against you... I guess we have to do that up front. Yeah. I mean I do want to currently focus on getting the admin stuff in. So I'm not too willing to get other stuff done. Oh well, whatever. Xingshan. Our empire is split into dozens of Xingshan, administrative districts ruled by an official assigned via the Civil Examination Service. As many of them hail from the Xingshan, they oversee and report directly to the Imperial Court. Our remote territories are administered with great efficiency despite the distance to the capital. More autonomy reduction. That one is gonna be quite healthy. Get all of this cleaned up and into the fold. War games. Costs me a bit of manpower, gives me professionalism. But also gives me 10 professionalism afterwards. Yeah. So basically actually, wait. So we got 5. We're gonna get 10 just from the tigging, so we only need a bit more. This is still far away. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Can ignore that now. Oh, this guy's good. I would have nearly thrown him out. Oh yeah, we're just gonna quickly finish it up. Lovely. We have 3 more admin ideas to take. Well, maybe when we declare the war on them, they're gonna be a little bit more willing to create an army. But we'll see about that. The supply limit is just for these 25k armies. We're just not gonna be able to get one more leader in. That's a little bit sad. Do I make money? I could just stop drilling altogether with these guys. And just not pay the army. Right? That wouldn't hurt. I'm gonna quickly take this stuff here. It's not much. And someone has to do it, right? In 3 years we can also annex you. Actually, I think I'm gonna give it to these guys and then just annex them. Of course it's gonna make it more expensive for Diplo. I mean, the question is, we're still behind on Diplo as well. I mean, this one is not difficult. So let's just take that. At this point I'm also not really worried about manpower anymore, to be honest. You're taking that, lovely. We also have a decent siege ability, alright. To get these things done. I don't think I can walk through the command because they absolutely hate me. Yep. They might allow the ogres to move through. Are they? Well, I guess someone else allows them to move through then. We can recall you. So, 18 months in the middle of that. I'm not even sure if we need to do this. Okay, you guys do not want that. As long as you have still... Okay, I guess we are delaying that a little bit by going a special path. But yeah, we have enough space left again. Clearly. It's just a vacation. Hubao, could you just teach that and leave me alone? There's no reason for you to stand on this here at the moment. You can't siege it anyway, and you're not... Oh, for fuck's sake. You're sad? You're still not giving up? Nah. Well, I guess we'll have to live with that. Hey, command has started making armies. Let's go. Alright. Now that we've used up all of that, it is time that we just start doing this. We do have a little bit of a modifier going on. Holy shit. We're punching some of these down very well. Golden Era, I guess, Prosperity, Farmlands, Renaissance. And of course we're also humans, let's not forget that. I was thinking about getting rid of these infrastructures. So that we can have a little bit more use of our governing capacity. Because I don't think that these... You know what, yeah. Makes this more expensive, makes the capital a little bit less useful, but it will give us more breathing room to do other stuff. Should have not done it. Okay. So... That's alright. Easy enough. Because that is just gonna be another war against Asyakuma after we have gotten rid of the dead. If we do it that way. I don't think we're gonna get this connection here first. We're gonna have to fight all of these together. And I think for that we might even want to start a war with the command. Just so to get these guys involved. So that they don't join Jiangxiang. Because we don't like that. I don't think... No, I don't need a roof relation guy. I don't care what you guys think of me. You guys barely think anything of me, to be honest. I think you're doing this thinking very rarely. Only to special occasions. Okay, there's only like 2, so we're just now gonna start focusing on the manufactories. Alright, that should be more than enough. Might also be that they just get eaten up. Of course. Yeah, okay, this is dirt cheap. That is not too troublesome. We have a little bit going on here. Nah, it's time to become rich. Our armies have done their part. It is time to become rich. Okay. We're waiting for that. We've nearly caught up with Diplo. Oh, I probably should also do something for this becoming rich part. Yeah, it's nearly double the income. So there's that. Age of Unraveling. This one is gonna be... This one is where you get your gold... you put in your golden arrow command. I see. But yeah, there should probably be barely anything. Convert another nation. Nope. Nope. We will see. I mean, this one is gonna be very useful when we finally fight the command. I'm still being tempted by the conversion stuff. I have to admit. When we don't need that. You know what? I'm gonna do this one actually. Keep the army tradition a little high enough while we're not being at war. So. Wow. Do we not have weapon manufactories? Or do we just have that little... Or they're just that shit. As simple as that. I mean, I still would build the manufactories. There's nothing else that we can really build that is somewhat efficient. Scratch that. We have a little bit new stuff. I guess we are getting rid of the autonomy, so there's that. And this golden highways are also well enough done. I guess we did have the cost in Greece, really. That we also have to remember. Okay, just these two. And then we are looking at workshops. Okay, just one more. Yeah, 0.25. Getting rid of all of that. We actually don't have anything to repair, surprisingly enough. Oh, we also have this one to do. I assume that this... No, yeah, there's no reason that this should be devved up. No way. Pinghoi? What? Fuck off. I'll have to deal with that then. Of course, we are gonna keep up with that. It comes around. I assume that there's plenty of guys who want to become my friends, but I'm not having it. To love or be loved. No. I disagree. That doesn't sound very efficient, does it? Yeah, we're gonna have to probably do this one for a while. But at least we're getting a decent bit of manpower, right? I don't see a reason to spend my money on this nonsense. I mean, at some point we're gonna have this everywhere. Oh, not now. I mean, we do technically have two manufactories waiting here. I mean, we would need to take religious ideas, obviously, to get that done. And when we take a look at religion, I mean, we are righteous path. Look at how little righteous path there is. Oh, this doesn't feel right. The thing is, of course, in this, it would benefit us to go, to get this religious, bonus, rolling. But as soon as we, like, get to the Danish Large, we, like, stop giving a shit, right? They might not be efficient, but I have money. Yeah, I'm alright with losing my claim here. Annex. It's gonna take a moment. And of course it's gonna cost me... Oh wow, yeah, okay, that's gonna take not long of a moment. Really? Not long at all. Well, I guess the Diplotech, I mean, it's gonna be a little bit delayed. What are you gonna do about it? I mean, I would really just use this for the stability gain. Just turning money into stability seems like the right choice. I mean, admin of course also is alright, but the stability itself will be more efficient. Probably should actually wait until I have the money to do this. Otherwise this makes no sense. So. I mean, I would like to get the thingy in, the next step here. While we have all of this manpower at our limit. That of course would be very pleasant. But can we get okay, let's take a look what we have here. This one is coastline. That is not nice. This one is forest. This one is hills, hills, and hills. We do have some copper as well. This is forest. This is hills. Farmland. And none of these is like... Okay, so Balisa is basically already... Oh, it needs to be iron. Okay. I thought it was just weapons manufactory, so I guess it needs to be one of those. So, forest. Let's see which of those is closest. I mean, yeah. This is gonna be expensive. I can't get that done quickly while I am annexing something. That's just not how it works. Sadly enough. Oh. Sure. Let's get that in. I mean, in 4 years we can attack Jiangxiang again. Another government reform. Let's see. We don't want parliamentarism. We want to start with... I actually would say... Oh wait, do we want no stability? No wait, this is no, we don't want that. I'm actually tending towards the general state. This would actually help me getting the ground land in our hands, and later on we will switch over to royal decree. Yeah. That's making these guys a lot happier. We can start removing territory. Very cool. So let's get this... I mean, I guess I'm gonna take the hill here. Screw it. You're gonna get a workshop. And you should already have a workshop, right? Yeah. Let's also do this on you. And this other thing as well. Just so that we have that to click. Now of course it will tend towards the this one of course at first. But not that much. There we go. Advisor. Nearly done. Nearly done. Just a battle of wills. A matter of time. We could have another army. And I think we definitely want that, right? Let's get rid of this template. We want to make use of our manpower. Now that we gain so much of it. Deciding Russians weapon quantity ideas then? Because now having actually like a little bit of peace, we have recovered quite nicely. To be honest. This one is nearly done. As well, everybody wants to be my friend. But I don't want to be their friend, so... That's difficult enough. Let's keep rolling with the manufactories. Even if they're not efficient, we will have them everywhere. There's a weapons manufactory. There we will get Hubao. And I guess with getting Hubao, we'll also end this episode here. So like always, like subscribe, more shenanigans, and I guess see you guys next episode. Bye!